Listen, a, a lot of women, especially black women, and
Mhm.
black women are making a lot more money for the
Mhm.
most part than black
Yeah.
men, right? There are a lot of black men who are successful, but for the most part, black women are man works, at whatever job
Mhm.
and is a good man and is good to you
Mhm.
and honors the house and honors his wife and does what he can
Mhm.
because his gift may not be your gift.
Exactly.
That is okay.
Mhm.
That's not somebody who's beneath you. That's
Yeah.
somebody who came to love you at your worth,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
And as
Yes.
long as he's secure in himself to know
Mhm.
that, yep, she makes most of the money, all I can pay is the light bill. As long as she's comfortable enough to say, I'm going to cover the mortgage and all the other stuff, you've handled the light bill, baby, you can take me to dinner every now and then.
Mhm.
That is fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Mhm. Yeah.
That's so hard for a lot of people to take in because that means no, no, no. I need somebody who is. they need to make 5 times more, and I got to have. Well, you keep,
Uh-huh.
go
Keep
on, go
looking,
on, keep your
girl.
list, baby.
Yeah.
God bless you. Hope it happens. Go on, keep your list. But when you talk about just someone to love you and support you,
Yes.
I know people who have whose men can't touch beautiful things.
Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Donna Just Being Real. My channel is all about dating, love, relationships, toxic relationship advice channel. So we're going to get into this one. And we're going to be focused on the dating advice that Tyler Perry, and Emily K. Williams is giving to the ladies. All right, so you just seen that clip from Tyler Perry, right? And so basically, he just saying, ladies, it's okay. The guy's good. He's a good guy, and all this kind of stuff. And all he can play is the light bill. Go for it. Does that sound like to you that he's telling you to settle or not? Well, we all know who Tyler Perry is. Tyler Perry is, if I'm correct, he's a billionaire. He has phenomenal movies. Yes, I do say. I like some of his movies. I don't like too much of movies where he's with the dress and everything, but I like the other movies. All right, like Acrimony and oh gosh, can't say the name. There's about 3 movies I do like. And he had that sitcom, one of those sitcoms. I was watching some of it. But I have to say that I like that he's driven, he worked hard, and he got to where he's at, very successful. All right, but this telling black women, he's directed to black women to basically settle. And I couldn't believe that. Now, my whole thing is, if I could ask Tyler Perry one question, would be, was that the type of advice that you would give your daughter? Would you be okay with that? Would you be okay with your daughter like that? And if anybody that's here who's a man who has daughters, or who's watching a replay, please let me know. Are you like this advice? This is the kind of advice that you would give your daughter in dating? I would like to know. All right, so we're going to get into it. And I see Melvia. The video is breaking up, and he's probably saying something that I need to hear. Oh, it's breaking up. You know what? I'll play it again, girl. I'll play it again. And then go, Jack, mod on deck. All right, so just listen to the music while you wait here, and I will play that clip again, just in case nobody else has heard it before. Okay, where am I at?
Listen, a lot of women, it's black women, and I might get in trouble for saying this, but I will. In the in our society right now,
Mhm.
black women are making a lot more money for the
Mhm.
most part than black
Yeah.
men, right? There are a lot of black men who are successful, but for the most part, black women are making the money. So if you can find love, if that man works, at whatever job
Mhm.
and is a good man and is good to you
Mhm.
and honors the house and honors his wife and does what he can
Mhm.
because his gift may not be your gift.
Exactly.
That is okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's not somebody who's beneath you.
Yeah.
That's somebody who came to love you at your worth, right?
Yes.
And as long as he's secure in himself to know that, yep, she makes most of the money, all I can pay is the light bill, as long as she's comfortable enough to say, I'm going to cover the mortgage and all the other stuff, you've handled the light bill, baby, you can take me to dinner every now and then, that is fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But that's so hard for a lot of people to take in, because that means, no, I need somebody to, who is, they need to make 5 times. I got to have, well, you keep, go on, keep your list, baby.
Yeah.
Someone to love you and support you. I people whose men can't touch what they make. But when you see them together, that love, that support, that I got you, babe. So
Open house next Friday.
Okay, hopefully that was much better. Okay, so, the bottom line is, one thing about with dating, you date what you like and what you want and what works for you. All right? It's so many people will try to get people to settle in the dating field. Men talk about, oh, you just have these high standards, you want all this, you just, you're asking for too much. Usually the ones who say that are usually the ones they know those type of men, they don't have nothing to offer you. So they trying to mess with your head in a way to make you think that you're living in a fantasy world. No, it's not true. And I'm going to show a couple other clips. Now I'm going to show another clip, and I see BG up in the house. All right, so I'm going to show another clip here, because this is very interesting. This was something that was trending about a couple of weeks ago. Yes, I'm a little bit late on it, but hey, I'm on it right now. That's all that counts. All right, then we're going to get into Eboni K. Eboni K. Williams. She's next on the list, but we're going to focus on what Tyler have to say. All right, so let's listen to this video here, ladies and gentlemen. Give me a second while I set it up. There you go, Mr. Tyler. There you go. All right, so give me just a second here. Alrighty. All right. I think if you've been watching me for a minute, I usually show a lot of her videos because she does phenomenal videos. All right, so listen to what she has to say. This is Chloe's channel. And the name of her video is Tyler Perry When the Same Level Down Suit Gets Reheated. Where'd you get that title from? I love it. I love it. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get ready to listen to this video. And what you do is make sure you hit the like button, share your thoughts and opinions in the comment section, and tell me, what do you think? How do you feel about this, ladies? And I definitely want to know, to the men that's in the chat or the men that be watching the replay, would you give that kind of advice to your daughters? Granddaughters? Nieces? Just curious. All right, I have more thoughts to share, but we're going to watch this clip. Let's get it.
And lurkers and ear hum. So of course this video will be a long overdue response, because I like to gather my thoughts as opposed to having a very premature reaction or having a very reckless and irresponsible mouth. But I wanted to respond to Mr. Tyler Perry's very inflammatory and, for many Black women, highly offensive comments regarding a woman putting her financial pride with a man who earns significantly less. So apparently, Mr. Tyler Perry has not read the room, nor has he gotten the public memo that we are in the midst of a femininity push and a femininity and hypergamous movement. We're off of the indoctrination of the struggle love narrative that has not long-term served them well, dying on. Now, we've been down this hypogamous road before, whether it's been with Ms. Eboni K. Williams versus Ian Levant, or whether it's been viral, exhausted, and our ultimate husbands cannot provide for them, especially when they are in dire need of rest. But for those of you who don't know, Mr. Tyler Perry, the billionaire Mr. Tyler Perry, most recently did a lovely interview with the actress Ms. Crystal Renee Hazlitt of the Keep It Positive podcast, and I highly encourage you ladies to watch the entire interview.
Okay, I'm glad I said that. That was on the Keep It Positive podcast this viral clip came from. And I see you, Melanie, creeping through the back door. Blessings to you, blessings to you. And BG, I will definitely check it. I want to see which one you sending me, girl. Resume.
Of course, a very specific clip went viral that, of course, triggered many Black women and sent them into orbit and outrage. And in response, many Black women came with the torches and the pitchforks because today is a new day, as it is very common knowledge by now that large gaps in class, values, education, and finances normally do not work. But for those of you who need a refresher, take a listen to what Mr. Perry had to say about the mortgage and the light bill, and I will be back with the rest of my commentary.
Listen, a lot of women, especially Black women, and I might get in trouble for saying this, but I will. In our society right now, Black women are making a lot more money for the most part than Black men, right? There are a lot of Black men who are successful, but for the most part, Black women are making the money. So if you can find love, if that man works, at whatever job, and is a good man and is good to you, and honors the house and honors his wife and does what he can, because his gift may not be your gift.
Exactly.
That is okay. That's not somebody who's beneath you.
Yeah.
That's somebody who came to love you at your worth, right?
Yes.
And as long as he's secure in himself to know that, yep, she makes most of the money, all I can pay is a light bill, as long as she's comfortable enough to say, I'm gonna cover the mortgage and all the other stuff. You've handled the light bill, baby, you can take me to dinner and never take in, because it means, no, I need somebody to, who's, they need to make 5 times more, and I got to have keep your list. And can't touch what they make. But when you see them together, that love, that support, that
We've been down this very frustrating hypogamous road before with both Iyanla and Ms. Eboni K. Williams, who was advised to lower her standards by Ms. Iyanla, and in a backhanded kind of way, Eboni was dragged and devalued and age shamed and scoffed at for simply wanting to be married and to start a family with a man who can financially hold his own. Now, because this is a feminine and hypergamous platform for my pick-me or for my ear-hustling manosphere sympathizers, we already know that there are plenty of women who don't mind being the masculinas and the breadwinners in their marriages. And for the love of Christ, if that is what works for you and your marriage, please do not jump in the comments trying to insert yourself in a conversation pertaining to your values. However, in regards to Mr. Tyler Perry's inflammatory comments, this is just more of the same soup regurgitated status quo claptrap that in essence wants to keep. And quite frankly, we are very tired of the messaging that Black women need to be okay with manning up and that they need to be okay with role reversal. And these kinds of conversations are also a high key form of fear mongering. And the fear in the messaging is essentially that if Black women want to attract a so-called good brother, then her best bet will be to pay up. But the funny thing is, a lot of women have already paid up. And just ask Halle Berry or Mary J. Blige or Kelly Clarkson or Wendy Williams how that worked out.
Examples she gave, didn't she? Great example. How did it work out for them? How did that work out for them? All right, Melvia said something here I want to read. You know that no parent wants their daughter to carry the majority of the burden of the household. And I'm going to get into more of my thoughts. All right, get into more of my thoughts. And BG says here, does Tyler want a broke woman? What else Melvia said here? He wants us to accept someone like Surat, Ham Hock, and Sleazeball. Let's add Sleazeball. And that other lowlife, Nathaniel Rowland. Yeah, dudes like that. That's what we're supposed to be with? And the last, okay, we on the same page. Is this what we supposed to do? Are you serious? You know, and I'm not just picking on Tyler Perry. I'm just using Tyler Perry because it was a trending topic. But a lot of people feel this way. And it's what's really sad and what bothers me. You have some parents that put this bull crap in their daughters' heads. Just have a man. As long as you got a man, you got a piece of a man, girl, just be happy. Just shut up. You got a man. and you're supposed to accept that. And then when you feel that way, that's low self-esteem is going to start, building in you, and you're going to take this little piece of crap of a man, and what he's going to do is he's going to destroy your life. He's going to use and abuse you. He's going to take it for everything that you have. Because all he can offer is the wood stick. He's an F-boy. That's it. That's it. And let me tell you something. A lot of women out here that's dating, they're not looking for no goddamn F-boy. They want more. There's a lot of women out here, they like sex. Sex is good, but that's not what their main focus is. Their main focus is, can this man provide and protect me? That's what they want to know. And another thing, if you're dating a man, and he got the nerves to ask you, what do you bring to the table? Or ask you what you do and how much money you have? Oh, you dating a dusty. You dating a sleazeball. No man is going to ask a woman that, because you know why? Because he's going to do it. He doesn't care what you make and how much you have. He doesn't care. That doesn't bother him. He doesn't care. Because he's going to do everything. It comes natural to him. I'm talking about a gentleman, a real man. I'm not talking about these men out here that, these broke, dusty, lazy, no-getter type men or whatever. They trying to use women so they can get a come up, and then they're going to abandon you. Yeah, I said it. All right, let's get back to this one here.
Out for them. The gag is that most women, particularly black women, will try to make being the breadwinner in their marriages okay, because when push comes to shove, there is the devastating result of men's course. Ladies, role is not sustainable. It causes a lot of resentment to both genders, and it makes for a low quality romantic partnership experience. The honey is over. The truth is, a good brother is a man who fully steps inside of his masculinity to provide for his wife and family. And any respectable man would want.
I hope y'all heard it well. Any man's going to want the best for his daughter. That is some crap. All right, let's break it down a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. When a man asks a woman, to be his wife, that means he's basically saying, I got you. I'm going to provide and protect you, and I'm going to take care of you. Of course, now you get these type of men, ladies, respect it and be a good woman. All right? So I can get into that one. But let's get back to it. Now, when you're dating, right, he gets with you. And then basically, way it's supposed to be, but things have changed. The reason why he's supposed to ask your father for your hand in marriage is because the father now is not going to take care of the daughter no more. He's basically passing his daughter to you, and he wants to make sure, are you the right man? Are you going to be able to do these things to take care of my daughter? That's why he asks his hand in marriage. Number 2, why do you think the woman has to pay for the wedding? Why is she paying for the wedding? It's because the reason why she's paying for the wedding is because he's going to be taking care of her for the rest of her life. See what I'm saying? So that's why the wedding's like, it's her day. That's why she's paying for the wedding. All the guy got to do is show up, get it. Well, he go get his his tux fitted, and then show up. That's it. Yep. Let's get back into this one. All right, Melvia says, BG, are you sure that he wants a real woman? He became famous by dressing up like an older woman. Lord have mercy, and do I see the beautiful Lovejoy up in here too. Greetings and happy Saturday, Donna and chat. Let's get it. Oh, you listen to, yeah, girl, this is her. Oh, don't she make some great videos? Ooh, she broke it down. Yeah, I like to play her videos at times. All right. Let's get back.
Level down. By being a spirit of confusion clown. And in essence, Mr. Tyler Perry's advice is not only very damaging to the fragileness and the softness of the feminine divine, but it is also ultimately unsustainable, as women were never built to outwork a man because it makes them miserable. And they were never meant to wear the pants or to be the leaders in their marriage, although many will try. And because women are wired to respect provision and protection and to a larger degree power, it is also very difficult for a woman to be the breadwinner in her marriage and for them to have a healthy respect and admiration for their husbands. And all you have to do, ladies, is to ask the men in your personal lives, would they rather be a hero in their marriage or a mouse in their marriage? So sadly, Mr. Tyler Perry's messaging is focused on the wrong gender. Now, we have discussed the reasons why role reversal does not long-term work over and over and over again on this platform. But here's a very important clip to help both women and men understand why being the breadwinner in their marriage can and will ultimately
25 to act like one another. So you have all these women who are acting like men in the workplace. Be that girl boss. It's just that women are encouraged to act like men. What's that famous Gloria Steinem quote? We're becoming the men that we wanted to marry. What it's actually doing is ruining women's health because you're working all these long hours, you're super stressed out, and you're working on the hormone cycle that men function on. No wonder they're struggling with infertility. No wonder they've got hormonal issues because stress affects us differently hormonally than it does for men.
Now, at this point, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting a better result. So returning to the well of this messaging over and over and over again will simply begin to fall on deaf ears. No disrespect to Tyler Perry, but Tyler's very outdated advice is very draining and damaging to the feminine divine. And more importantly, it was not designed to lead from the back. Because he will ultimately resent it to repair his very bruised ego. Things like chopping your tree down or picking your self-esteem apart. So that you don't think too highly of yourself, or using his breadwinner bag to impress another store, reflect instead telling you to step there, cookie, hurting
Oops, sorry about that. I will continue it. Just give me a second here. Oh boy, it would be acting up today. It's so much heavy rain over here. All right, give me a second, ladies and gentlemen. We're continuing. Just give me a second.
feminine, as women are the weaker and more fragile vessel. And this might ruffle some feathers, but you can go argue with your headlights. But just because a person is rich doesn't mean that they are qualified to speak on every and all subject matters. But because Mr. Tyler Perry is a self-made billionaire, his words will unfortunately hold a lot of weight, and that is why correction videos such as these are very important. So no, Warehouse Willie or the McDonald's fry cook is going to have to do more and pay a light bill. So to get this conversation started, do you believe that Mr. Tyler Perry was only trying to help? And why aren't men told to strive for more as much as Black women are told to man up? Are you guys taking advice from Medea? And would Mr. Tyler Perry give this very strong leveling of any race? And as always, I thank you for listening. I thank you for watching. And I think
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to show that clip there, and great points. Very, very much great points. And Lovejoy says she watches her channel too. Ooh, yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay, now Melly said something here. Melly says, I honestly get what Tyler is saying. He's taking the dollar signs off from the love. Okay, interesting. All right, let's go here. Melvia says, pay the lights in the winter, the gas in the summer. You wear coats in the house and sitting in the dark. Melvia, you always come out. Boy, oh my gosh. All right, what else? BG says, I don't think he wants a broke partner, male or female. No cleans on. All right. And what else? BG says, man don't work, man don't eat. Exactly. All right, BG says they will try to get food stamps and think that they're really helping out. Lord have mercy, you came in hard. All right, I have another clip here. What else are we going to get into? Wait a minute, hold a second. Yes, I do have another. Oh my gosh, did I lose it? Did I lose it? No, I didn't. This beautiful lady here. Let's see what she has to say. I like the point she says. It's a brief video. Let's see what she has to say. Her reaction to Tyler Perry's video. Give me a second here while I share it. Okay, this lady here. What is the name of her channel? Just a second here. What's the name of her channel? Life with Shonda. Okay. The name of... Ooh, messing up here. Oh gosh. Life with Shonda. The name of the video is called Life with Shonda. Alright, let's see what Shonda has to say here. Alright, let's watch this video. Hear what she has to say. Her reaction to what Tyler Perry's dating advice is. And then we're going to get into Eboni. Let's get it. Make sure everybody's hitting that like. Hit the like. Hit the like.
Picture this. He's amazing. He's incredible. He's thoughtful. He's loving. He's kind. He's monogamous. He's all those things. He can only pay the light bill, though. Still sound like a catch? Tyler Perry seems to think so.
If that man works, at whatever job and is a good man and is good to you and honors the house and honors his wife and does what he can because his gift may not be your gift.
Exactly.
That is okay. That's not somebody who's beneath you.
Yeah.
That's somebody who came to love you at your worth, right?
Yes.
And as long as he's secure in himself to know that, yep, she makes most of the money. All I say, I'm gonna cover the mortgage and all the other stuff. You pay the light bill, baby. You can take me to dinner every now and then. That is fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
No, we are not about to have struggle love, be glorified. I don't care if a man is a good man. That doesn't mean that he's the right man for you. Maybe I, as a woman, don't want to be the primary breadwinner. Is that okay? Am I allowed to say that I want a provider? It's funny to me how women are always expected to settle and meet a man where he is and just look at a man's heart, but they look at your face. They look at your body. Just the other day.
Key points. What do men look at? Your face and your body. They want a pretty girl with a tight body. She got to be looking good. Breasts better be up, perky, butt lifted, small waist, right? So what's wrong with us women? We want a man who's a provider and protector. You want that? Insane. Resume. You go ahead, girl. Good points.
Just the other day, I posted a video about this guy that was like, oh man, she's perfect when you're loved the right way by the wrong woman. She just doesn't look the way I want her to look. Oh man. Another man said, I think she's a cool woman. I just don't like her face. So they can look at your face and buy.
And come on, ladies. Y'all have heard men talk like that. Yeah, she's a good girl. She's nice, but she's a little bit too overweight. She don't have that look. The breast not big enough. The butt not big enough. The waist not small enough. Yep. Not trying to hear it. Let's get back to it.
Body, but you're supposed to look at their heart. No, I'm looking at that wallet too, sir. I don't want to be the primary breadwinner. I don't want to be the one who is in charge of all the bills. You could be a nice guy, but you may not be the nice guy for me. A teenager can pay a light bill. Like a teenager with a little part-time job at McDonald's can pay their own phone bill. No, as a grown man, I'm expecting more. And I don't care if it is Tyler Perry. I said what I said. A grown man should be able to take care of himself. I'm not his mommy, I'm his mate. So if that's all he can do, let him find somebody else who's willing to do it. Pick somebody else. This ain't nothing but the whole bus driver thing all over again. Why?
True. Back to the whole bus driver thing again. If anybody didn't see when I did that reaction off the bus driver thing, it's here. I'll probably put the link in here. I did the bus driver with Eboni K Williams. But we're gonna get into her next. Let's just focus on Tyler Perry's advice. Are you kidding me? See, this is the problem. This is why so many of these young girls dealing with these dusty, low life, controlling, abusive type men, because their parents or people around them and telling them, just take a man, just have a piece of man, as long as you got a man laying in the bed with you. No. And a real man, a real man, it's not going to be comfortable with just doing bare minimum. It's not working for him. And this is at any income level for a man. He's not going to feel comfortable. He's not going to feel a man. He's not going to feel like the man of the house doing something like that. A real man. But now if you have these men that want to be men, these complain, women get this, women always get everything, they always complain, it's a little feminine about you. So they just want to sit up and they okay with a woman taking care of them, pampering them, they'll come in and act like, oh, I don't mind you having kids and all this kind of stuff. Yeah, okay. Because they just want to be up in there for you to take care of them. And so many women out here entertain these type of dudes. So sad. So sad. But I think now the reason why some of these women entertain them because their self-esteem is low and this is the crap they've been taught. Probably by their mama. It's so sad. It's disgusting. All right, let's get to it. What Melvia said before I resume the video. Secure with himself, Surratt and the rest of those losers felt really good about themselves. If he doesn't have good credit or he doesn't get good cookies. Exactly. Man over here want cookies and want you to get on your knees and all this stuff. But what are you providing? What are you doing to make a woman desire you like that? But then don't get me wrong, there are some women out here, that they don't want much. They just want the wood. And these dusty type dudes, you need to find those type of women out here. They don't care. As long as you can, hit them off good in the bed, they okay. Come over to their house, bang them, watch a little Netflix or a Tubi movie. They happy. They think that's a great date. You just came over there to spend about 2 hours. And they'll even cook you a meal. So pathetic. All right, resume.
Why can't you get with a bus driver? Maybe because I don't want to. Is that all right? Maybe because I don't want to. This man who also thinks he's too good. No BBLs, no weaves, no eyelashes, no makeup. They got a list as long as their doggone arm about what.
You hear that, BG? No weaves, no makeups, no eyelashes. This is what a lot of men say too. Well, okay, you want that? Well, can I talk about you? What are you gonna bring to the table? What are you gonna do for me? See, everything just said. Men is all about the body, the looks, the weight, all of that. That's just like their main focus. So when a woman wants a man who could provide and protect and could do something for them, so they can sit back and they don't have to do all of this. Oh. Something wrong with her. She's being too picky. Or she's a gold digger. Are you flipping kidding me? Get out of here. Do men get cosmetic surgery for women at the same rate as women are doing? Great question. And Celine, I see you up in here, girl. I see you, beautiful. I see you. Let's see what Lovejoy have to say. Right, Melvin? Melvia. Right, Melvia. The last guy I dated lied about not having, I guess you're talking about not having a car. I cut cut him off mainly because he lied, but he tried to say, oh, that's why you're single, you're materialistic, I have a car, where's your... Oh, I'm so glad you cut him off. I wish a guy would ask me if I have a car. Are you serious? Why you want to worry about me having a car? If we're in a relationship together, I'm not driving. Men drive. We getting in your vehicle. We ain't getting in mine. What are you worried about that for? And if he's sitting right here trying to test a woman like that, oh, he gotta go. That's very feminine. That's very feminine. Very feminine. Glad you kicked him. Tell him kick some rocks. My parents, Celine says, my parents have told me I'm too picky, which it might limit my dating pool, but I care about quality. Exactly. You're never too picky. Date what you want. Date what's comfortable with you. You shouldn't settle. Not gonna lay down with somebody you know you ain't that happy with, and he all running around here all in his glory. Get out of here, please. All right, let's finish our video. I know I keep going in. We ain't even getting to Eboni K. Let's get it.
They don't want. But as soon as a woman says she wants a provider, man, what's going on? If he can only pay a light bill, but he's a good guy, let somebody else be with that good guy who can only pay the light bill. And let me also say this. If all he has is light bill money, he's not working hard enough. Because there's no way that I'm out here paying the mortgage and the car note and all these different bills, paying all the utilities except for the light bill. But that's all you can seem to scrounge up. You need that hustle gene. You don't have enough hustle in you. You don't have what it takes to lead a family. Because what if something happens and I can't work? We can't survive off of light bill money.
She said we can't survive off of just light bill money. I can't. I'm so done. All right. Lovejoy said something else here. Donna. He said he had a car and was in the shop. Oh, okay. You know, you gave me a flashback, girl. It was like in my 20s. I remember met some guys from, yeah, I got a car. Yeah, I got a Porsche. But it's in the shop right now. I'm like, yeah, okay. I tell you, the stuff these guys come up with. He was lying. He did not have one. Yup. And I think the same thing, too, that guy was talking about. That was in my 20s. Whenever I met him for a date, he showed up in a Uber. He got mad when I checked him. The stuff these men come up with. I can't. All right, Celine said, thank you for sharing that, Lovejoy. I need that laugh. That was hilarious. And you gave me a flashback, too. All right, Celine says, I settled in my last relationship, and the guy is a great guy, and it was a good experience, but I realized it was best to part ways because that spark of attraction wasn't there for me. Ooh, you go, Celine. That's right, girl. All right, what else do we got for you? Let's get into Eboni now. Let's get into our girl Eboni. Where are you, Eboni? Eboni. All right, come on, beautiful Eboni. Here we go. There you go, diva. All right, let me share this. Oh, wait a minute. Am I finding it? All right. Okay, give me a second. Let me share it here. Eboni, you be shaking these the internet, don't you? Okay. Alrighty. Now we're gonna get into the second half. We're gonna get into Eboni. Let's hear what Eboni has to say. Now, Eboni is about, should black women use college to find a husband? Let's see what you have to say, and I'll tell you what I think of it too. All right, let's get it, ladies. Let's get it. And gentlemen.
The reality that needs to be said out loud is that as black men age, their desirability increases. Thus, their optionality of women is always expanding. And the exact opposite is true for black women. As we age, doesn't matter how much money we accumulate, our degrees or professional accolades, the reality is that our marriage and partnership market value is depreciating with every passing year. No matter how good we look, no matter how fit we are, men are still seeing primarily our presumed dwindling fertility as a knock against us. And speaking of fertility, that is another reason that I want younger black women to seek marriage and partnership in college or right after.
And what Ebony says, she has some good points. I know it's a hard pill to swallow for a lot of women. And this is not just black women, women all across the board. I don't care what nationality, okay? But, what was I just leading to? I just lost track. Oh my God, just led into it. All right. Let me finish the video so I get back on track. What was my thoughts here? I apologize there, ladies. I apologize. Let's finish the video.
If that's what they choose. Because the number of college-educated black men is so low when compared to black college-educated women that we're all going to be targeting the same small pool of men. And as we heard today, on most campuses, there's like 7 black women students for every 1 black man student. Y'all do the math. So here's my advice. If you are a young black woman in college and you know in your heart and in your head that you want to prioritize family, I suggest that you simultaneously pursue that MRS degree right along with that BA or JD. Because
now my thoughts came to me. Exactly. See, this is why I always stress, ladies, we have a time clock. Unfortunately, we do. You cannot be wasting, especially the time that you want to have children, at those times that you want to have children. The 20s and, you know, I hope you ain't having no kids or teens, but sometimes women do the teens, whatever. But 20s and 30s is around the time women just want to have babies, right? So you cannot be wasting your time with some low-life dude, some dusty, who ain't got a pot to piss in, nowhere to throw it, nothing to provide you but his wood stick. Okay? He can't take you on a nice date. He can't do anything for you. You cannot be wasting your time with him. You got to find yourself somebody early. Or you're going to mess around here and have a baby by some dusty, and you're going to be sitting here struggling. You know, we have to face the fact it is. And, you know, you have a lot of men out here, these dusty low-life men, they will breadcrumb you for years. Give you hopes, thinking that, oh, we're going to do this, they're going to do this, and we're going to be in this kind of relationship. I'm going to marry you. Don't talk about you're going to marry me. Just get a ring and surprise me with it. I don't want to hear that. Just get a ring, surprise. That's it. And propose. But so many women, they spend so much time with these loser men, and they'll spend like 5, 6, 7 years, and they realize, oh my God, all this time went by, I didn't get nothing. No, you didn't get nothing. He got a lot. He got a lot of cookies, didn't he? Probably all kind of stuff on it. And y'all women need to stop doing all this stuff for these men in these beds. They ain't your husband. Slow that down. I'm just saying. All right, Melvia says something here. Can buy me body wash, lotion, toothpaste, and plain old grease for my hair. Don't forget about the special needs for that time of month. All right, BG says some of these relationship experts have toxic relationship themselves. Oh my gosh, you got a point. All right, let's get back to the clip.
a handful of black college-age men that actually do desire to get married soon, and they do share that value system, and family is a priority for them too. Y'all, that is an incredibly small pool, and it's shrinking as you get older. And by the time you reach my age, 40, you will be faced with different choices relating to life partnership and motherhood. Now, I'm not saying that delaying marriage or motherhood is a bad option, but it's one that comes with its own consequences. And our women deserve to know on the front end of their decision-making instead of on the back half.
Yep. And I think that's great advice. What women need to do when you're in college. Start looking for them. And a lot of men, you want to really, it's sad, the only way you really would know a man truly, truly loves you and you are his woman, you the woman that attracts him, is when, if you met him, he don't really have much, but now he's making something. He's making money. He's doing well. His living status, his work status, everything is doing well. So now he's coming up. And if he brings you along, oh yeah, he loves you. Oh yeah, he loves you. You are his heart. Because a lot of these men, they'll come up and they'll get there. They'll start dating and being the woman that they really desire. You was just there for the moment. Something to think about, ladies. Something to think about, ladies and gentlemen. Melvia said, I didn't understand how Wendy Williams could get on TV and open up her mouth. Wendy Williams is a piece of work. Oh my gosh. Piece of work. All right, I have another clip for you. But she does have to say, Ebony, she does have some good points. And this is what we need to be teaching our daughters. Granddaughters, whatever you have, need to be taught and be teaching them this. Early. And then a lot of these men, like I said, when they become very successful, bye-bye, sell again. They won't be bothered. So you have to be careful, women. If y'all want to be out here taking care of a man, he could be using you to get himself together, and then he'll ghost you. And no man's going to really feel 100% comfortable being around a woman and she's doing all the providing. She's paying for the dates. She's doing this. Only but a feminine type man. All right, I got another clip for y'all. All right, let me see what Lovejoy have to say here. Lovejoy said, she is right. As you get older, it's challenging to find a good man. I've been single now for 3 years. I've dated, but it's trying. Tired. I could have said tiresome. Yeah, I guess trying. But I understand what you're saying. Yeah, it is challenging when you get older. But at least one thing, when you get older, you know what you want. You ain't gonna settle. You know what you want. And you can't let these men out here manipulate you. Oh, I'm a good guy. Why you gonna... These men with money, they so busy, they ain't gonna have no time for you. And they gonna be cheating on you. These dusty broke dudes are the quick ones. Those are the quickest ones to cheat on you, put their hands on you, and disrespect you. The ones who, on their purpose, working hard, have a good job, they have too much going on with their lives to do something stupid like that. They're not going to do that. Not saying guy with money ain't going to put your hands on you. Now, I'm not saying that. But these broke ones who's not really happy with their lives, oh, you got to be careful. They'd be the first ones that want to slap you upside your head. Yeah, I said it. All right. Now, we're going to get into another clip. Clippity clip, 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 clip. All right, what's the other clip I want to go into? All right. This clip is from this tuber, Love Some Montana. I like her videos. She has very good videos. She does like dating relationship videos. I think she's been on the scene for a while. So we're going to hear what she has to say. And the topic is going 50-50 in relationships. Yep, let's talk about the 50-50 relationships. Yep. And I'll give my reaction to it. All right, girl, let's hear what you have to say.
Here with the last video you need to see about 50-50 relationships. This is the last, first, and the only video you need to see about the whole 50-50 in relationship topics. This video is specifically about finances and finances only, because the question is only surrounded by finances, not about dedication or any other character trait that a gentleman or a woman may have. So 50-50 relationships have been a topic over the internet for so long, and there's so many different arguments and debates about it. But the sum of it all is date the type of people that you want to, that will give you the most comfortable space for you to want to be in a relationship and want to stay and maintain that relationship. And for the guys that always have to say, oh, dudes that pay all the bills, they some simps, and and females be asking for all this and ask for all that, stay in your lane and mind your business. There are men out there that you do not have to ask for anything at all, that will show you, even in the dating phase before committing to a relationship, that they are financial providers. There are men out there who have seen their mama struggle to pay bills, lights getting cut off, and just don't like that for a black woman, and grow up and be like, you know what?
I'm the handsome home buyer. Most of my clients are moving out of New York.
Woman, I am going to, you know what? I'm gonna make it real easy on my woman. I am going to handle the finances, because that's the type of man I am. Or there are men out there who are raised by their fathers or whomever, or their own beliefs as a grown-up, that I want to be the breadwinner in my relationship. So I am going to take care of my woman. There are men out there who see their mama struggle or go through hard times or work 15 jobs, and they seen that black woman struggle, and they're like, why guess that's what I'm supposed to do? Like that's I seen it coming up, and this is gonna be like that with every woman I'm with. That's just how it's gonna be. You're gonna struggle, you're gonna work a job. There are literally men out there that will be like, you know what? Instead of trying to find a woman to go 50-50 with, I'm going to use that time to find another way to make more money so that I can provide for my woman and have her relax in that arena and not have to worry about that arena. I'm going to figure out different ways to make money so that I can provide financially for my woman. There are men out there that will pay all your bills. There are men out there who will pay all your bills, pay for every date, every time you walk out the house, every piece of food that you buy at the grocery store, every date night that you want to go out on, every time you want to hang out with the kids or your friends. They will pay for all that. There are men out there who will pay for every.
And I like what she says, and I preach this a lot. And you have women out here, they'll say, no, you men like that. I'm like, I'm sorry to hear that you've never met a dude like that. You didn't meet men like that? What kind of men you dating? And it's sad. But this is all they know. They don't know these type of dudes. All they dating in life, these low caliber dudes. All they had was wood. And they figure, oh, he must like me. He comes over. He gives me wood. He watches Tubi and Netflix with me. So I guess he does care about me. Really? 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 Resume.
Date night, every time you walk out the door, pay all the bills and give you an allowance. There are men out there like that. There are men out there like that that you don't have to ask for a dollar because they are just natural born providers, they're givers, and that's just what they feel manly being able to do. There are men out there like that. So if you want a certain type of man.
And she is so right. There's men out here, you don't have to ask them for no money to do this. They just automatically do it. Because they're men. They know. They just know. This is what they was taught. What they see is all common sense. He's a provider. So that's his instinct to automatically provide for his woman. So to the women that have not experienced it, I really feel sorry for you. You got some women ask a guy for $20. He's like, what? What are you getting upset about? Why am I even asking you? Why are you just not giving me money? I'm just saying. Reason.
Know that they're out there. If you want a man that you pay all the bills, I've been there before. I paid all the man bills, gave him an allowance. I've been there in a couple of relationships in my younger years. I don't function my best in my most softest feminine energy in those relationships, but I've done that. I've done the 50-50 thing. Don't like that. So I've been in many relationships where I'm taken care of and I don't ask for it. It's automatic. They listen, they see, they know, they pay attention. They know bills come every month. Every week it's a bill due. They know this. So they'll constantly feed you. They won't even ask you, babe, you need something? No, huh? Here go a cash app, here go a Zelle. It just pops up.
Yep, you don't have to ask to say no. It just pops up, the money. They know. A real man, he knows. Because he cares. He cares about his woman. And I hope people don't get it twisted saying, oh, what you trying to say? Donna, if a man gives you money, he must care and stuff. It's a part of it because men, they invest in something that they believe in. They invest in something that they love. And they invest in something that they care about, correct? They put a lot in it. And usually investing deals with money. So he cares about his woman. He wants to make sure she's good. She's financially good. Because he loves her. And it's his job to provide to make sure she has. And to y'all ladies who got these type of men, respect it and be good to him. Don't be out here cheating on him, doing him wrong, and doing him dirty. Because that's a good man that you have right there. I'm just saying. And BG said something about, this reminds me of Cheryl Strawberry. We should put her on the list, right, BG? She should be on the list too. All right. Lovejoy says, the last relationship I was in, he was definitely a provider, but was also very manipulative. Like I said, you can have manipulative, abusive, at all income levels. But is there something about the ones who's not doing well in their lives, these men, don't have much, ooh, those are scary. I'm just saying, because men are conquerors. They want to achieve things. They're go-getters. They want to conquer. And when they feel that they don't have anything, they become insecure. They can become angry and toxic. And next thing you know, they want to take it on their woman. Resume. Let's hear what else you have to say.
Because they know bills come. They got bills themselves. They've been adults for years. They know bills come all the time. Every month, they don't stop. They know you're always going to need food for the house, toilet tissue for the bathroom. They know this. So they would go ahead and just take care of that. And that's that. So date in your lane. Date with what you're able to deal with. Date with what you choose to put up with, the lifestyle that you think you deserve. And these men that are providers financially don't necessarily have to be controlling. It's been very rare that I've been with somebody who, in these past years of my self-love journey, probably prior to, because I was bad with picking people, prior to my self-love journey, you get a little controlling here and there, the cheating, you know, but now I haven't experienced the controllingness or the cheating, and they paying the bills. Like, it's just part of their character. It's part of their makeup. It's part of making them feel more of a man, part of their beliefs, part of what they were taught. I'm raising my sons the same way. Like, be the breadwinner in your household. It's cheaper to have her move in with you. You already paying bills at your house anyway. Now you just got to add on a little bit to the light bill, a little bit to the water bill, and whatever else you want to pay for her. More food.
And I have sons too. And I always tell me, you're supposed to be the provider, the main breadwinner of the home. If not, you're not a man. You don't even need to be out here dating. You don't need to be messing around with a woman. If a man can't provide and protect a woman, he does not need to be out there. You know, go get yourself a hooker and get laid. You'll pay that hooker, won't you? Resume.
Probably less dates, more, you know, refrigerator food. I don't know. But I always wanted my sons, and I tell them, be the breadwinner in your relationship. You don't have enough money to take care of a woman, and possibly, if she get pregnant, a child too.
We're going to be hosting a
And these broke men out here impregnating women, are you kidding me? Okay, resume.
Don't date. Don't date. Your daddy was like that. My daddy was like that. Don't date. Don't date. Don't date. Your daddy was like that. My daddy was like that. That's what I want for you boys. I want you to have that ability to be the provider financially, as well as great character traits to be wonderful men to women. But this is the last 50-50 relationship video that you have to watch. Date in your lane. Date what you want to deal with. Date what you want to put up with. I'm not saying it's wrong for women to ask for money. If you need money, ask for it. But men know bills is due. Men know you got to eat. Men know you got to put gas in your car. Men know things that you do on a day-to-day takes money. They'll provide. Same with the women I've dated.
Yep, men know. They'll put gas in your car and everything. Story time. Well, this was, in college time. Around college. Early 20s. Something like that, whatever. It was this guy that was dating, right? Working. That money, but he didn't have a car at the time, correct? But I had a car, right? And we go out, and his thing was he couldn't stand it. He didn't like that. I'll say one thing about him. He would always fill up my gas tank. It was automatic. Pay for everything. Pay for oil change. Well, he was doing oil change. Doing oil change, tune-ups on the car and everything to compensate the thing that he couldn't do. Then after a while, it was like one time he surprised me. I have a surprise come on outside. I'm like, what? He had a car. He was like, nah, this is not good. I can't be out here without you driving around. So no more you driving around. I'll be doing all the driving. But look what he did. He was putting gas in the car, fixing the car, doing tune-ups, oil change, and all this kind of stuff like a man. See what I'm talking about? See, that I can understand because he's compensating that he doesn't have that, but he's doing this to help his woman. And that's what a true man does. And after a while, he was like, oh, enough of this. He turned around and got himself a car. And usually if a man is in love with a woman, he really cares about a woman, he's going to do his best to work harder so he can give for that woman. Just use this for example. All right, resume.
they'll provide. You don't have to ask. But if you want to ask, there's nothing wrong. There's women out there that ask. I'm just not about to ask. Because this is something that everybody knows. It takes money to survive. It takes money to keep a roof over your head. It takes money to pay for daycare. It takes money just to live, period. Unfortunately, we live in America and everything costs. They bottling water and putting air in tanks. Like, you have to pay for everything here. It's just the way of life here in America. It's very heavily monetarily like necessary to have money to live in America. Now, we move out the country, that's a different story. Depending on where you go. American dollar may be very strong out there and you can live like a king and have you a maid and a chef and a driver and, you know, but here in America it costs. But like I said, it's not wrong to ask for money if you're that type of woman. You open your mouth because, you know, sometimes closed mouths don't get fed. But I'm not going to be with somebody gotta ask. I'm not going to ask you. I'm not going to ask. I'm not going to ask. If you're not that type naturally by.
And I agree with her. I'm not going to ask. If you're not that guy, you know, type, it comes to you natural by character, I can't. I'll see, you know, dating the guy, I'll see how he's going to act. But I'm not going to ask. If it doesn't just come with him naturally, he doesn't see the things, that means he's not a natural provider. This is not it's not his thing. And I'm not here to teach him to be one, to show him. That's not my job to do. If it didn't click with you since when you first started dating, since you was a teenager, well, then I don't know what to say. I guess we're not made to be together. Well, you didn't ask. Why do I have to ask you? You just don't know to do these things? Resume.
Character, I'm not going to ask. I'm probably not going to end up with you, but I'm not going to ask. Because there's too many people out here that do and give. Like, no man has to tell me to go into a relationship, or a woman has to tell me to go into a relationship. I need you to be my peace. I need you to not argue. I need you to not treat. You ain't got to tell me none of this. I know what I came to do. I'm not here to play with you. I'm about to make your life as peaceful and serene and be as much of an asset as I possibly can. You don't have to tell me this. You don't have to ask me to do this. You chose me because you saw something in the dating phase that you liked, that you wanted to go ahead and take it to a relationship. Same with me. I saw something in the dating phase that made me be like, oh, you the one. We about to go ahead and commit. I ain't looking for nothing else nowhere. I got everything I need right here. I'm good, I'm happy. Date in your lane. 50-50 is fine for who it's fine for. 100% taking care of a man, that's fine for who it's fine for. Like, I've been in all them situations. I am my most feminine, my most comfortable, my strongest feminine energy flows when I'm with a man that, one, provides and does all the other things character trait wise that I look for in a mate. It costs to be the boss. My mama always said. My grandma even said it's what costs to be the boss. You're going to get that VIP treatment, that red velvet carpet, that red carpet treatment. Like, you're going to get that. You got Bugatti money, you're going to go to the Bugatti lot and pick up whatever you want. You got Rolls Royce, Bentley money, you're going to get you a Rolls Royce. You get the little umbrella coming out the door type, you know, all that little stuff. You got Honda money, Hyundai money, Toyota money, you get that. You get what you pay for in America. Somebody asked me in my chat just now, what you think about passport bros that like to, you know, date women, they're being in relationships with women out of the country that ain't all about money. That's fine. Again, date in your lane. Date the people who want to date you back. Be with the people that make you happy.
Let me get into these passport bros, they call it, the new thing that's going on. I mean, each his own. This is what these men want to do, they want to do. And half of the men that I see that's doing it, well, they ain't my cup of tea, so I really won't be missing you. But hey, if they want to. But a lot of these guys that's going out there, it's because they go into these countries that's very poor and they starving. And a lot of these women over there, they so broke and starving, they'll do anything just to get a bag of rice to feed their family. So when these guys from the States come there, to them, they look at them as ballers. And that's why these guys like to go there, because they don't really have much going on with themselves financially, mentally, physically, or nothing. Right? They don't really have anything. They probably live in somebody's basement. They're a grown man, right? So they don't have nothing. So when they go over there to these other countries, they treat like a king. And these girls are just this is a bunch of BS what they doing with them, because they making them feel because they just want to get that money for a bag of rice. And it's really sad, because to me, I think those type of men are sick and twisted. That they going over here and you knowing that you messing with these women and they all poor and they struggling. And they only laying down with you and doing these things because they just want to feed their family. And it's really sad. And I'm going to do commentary on that one too. And it hurts me so bad to know. And that these men noticing these women. See, when they in the States, they don't want to wine and dine you and take you out and spend money and do this and everything. You know, the things that a man's supposed to do. He's supposed to impress the woman. show the woman what he has to offer for her, right? They don't want to do that. They just want to cut the chase. You know what I mean? They just want to get the cookies or whatever and feel like the king. So they go to these other countries, these passport bros or whatever. Because look at it. If you really watch some of these videos, these passport bros, and look at the women out there, they don't have anything. They don't. They in a poor country. They all struggling out there. They struggling. They really are struggling. And these men are going over there taking advantage of it. And it's sick. There's something wrong. I'm not saying, oh, there's some guys, they want to go to because they might want to try something different. Things not working out in the state with women, but, you know, they're going out there, they're not trying to take advantage of her poverty just to get his wood stick sucked. Excuse my language. And they'll do all these things because they broke and they hungry and they need money. It's really sad. Oh gosh, it's so sad. All right, who else did just pop up in here? Maris, I hope I'm saying it right. If I'm saying it wrong, I'm so sorry. Well, Miss Donna, I have lived and learned. Woo! A bag of, yeah. Those people out there, they starving. A bag of rice, and that's so sad. And then they'll praise these guys who could buy a bag of rice and one chicken put on the table. They praise them. And they think they're doing something. And half of these passport bros who's going out there, they broke themselves. They broke. They saved up money to get that round trip ticket, stay at some little hotel, going over there. You don't have to spend much on a woman. Some of these countries out here, $10 could feed a family of 4. Can't do it over here. So they're going over there, taking advantage of these women. Not saying in all cases. Not saying all cases. But something to think about. Boy, sometimes young and broke's not all old. Not all old. Okay, I don't think I understood that one too much. All right, let's get back to what she says about the 50-50 relationships. Resume. Now, don't get me wrong, ladies. I know there's a lot of ladies out here that they into the 50-50 relationship. If you want to, go for it. Do you. There's a lot of men out here who love that. They want a woman to take care of them and get some sex and wash their clothes and cook and clean for them and take care of them when their asses are sick too. Excuse my language. So go ahead. Do all those things. Go ahead. Knock yourself out. But there's a lot of men out here, they will not take no 50-50 relationship because they feel less of a man. And men out here that's with these 50-50 relationships, just watch out. Then you talk about, oh, why is she disrespectful? Why is she talking with? Because she doesn't look at you as a man because she's paid half of the damn bills. She's doing all of this. So she doesn't look at you as a man. She doesn't look at you as a provider and protector. She's not going to have no respect for you. Watch. You'll see eventually. She'll turn. Or she could just be the type of woman that she just likes to control her man. So she wants to be the provider because she has the manly traits in her. So now we're doing reversal of relationship, right? The man is acting like the woman and the woman is acting like a man. So men, if you're comfortable with that, knock yourself out. Resume.
Be with the people that make you feel like, I don't need to go nowhere else for anything. I'm happy in this relationship. I'm going to stay right here. But I do believe in having a job and having your own money. A man who's going to take care of you, ain't worried about what you're doing with your money. He's going to make sure you don't frivolously spend and fuck up money. He's going to make sure you're smart with money. But he ain't going to worry about you pay the bills with your money, what you doing with your money. He's just going to make you not make.
Great point. He's not going to worry about your money. He doesn't care what you have in the bank and what you have. He doesn't care because that's his job to provide. And a real man, he might have a problem if you spend it, crazy. Like, come on, don't waste your money like that. He didn't say waste his money. Don't waste your money like that because he cares about you. He wants the best for you. If you out here, you meet a man, ladies, and he asks you, what do you have to offer? I would say immediately ghost him. Don't argue. Don't say nothing. Just stay a lady. Don't even argue with him. You're dealing with a feminine man who'd ask you a question like that. I wish a man would ask me, what do you bring to the table? I've never heard of such a thing. To this crap on the social media, I never heard of such a thing. All right, let's get back to it. Oh, and I also have something else to share with y'all. So don't disappear on me, y'all. Don't disappear.
Make sure you're not frivolous with your money and do dumb shit with your money. He really not gonna worry about what you're doing with your money at all. And you, I'm trusting. I know that he picked you because he knows whatever he needs to know about you and your money. But he ain't asking you about it. He don't care about it because he got that way covered. Bless him.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, those were the clips that I wanted to show. There was some other clips, but I don't have them here. But basically, I just want to show this because I want to get into Tyler Perry's advice for, he said, black women. Okay, and I'm a black woman, so that was Tyler Perry's advice for black women. And he just told us, look, if he's a good man, he's honest, he's true, and all he can do is pay the light bill, don't shut him down. Don't shut him down. Okay, so Tyler Perry, my question to you is that the advice would you give to your daughter? I don't know if he has a daughter or not, or if he eventually have a daughter, or if he'll have a granddaughter, or if he have niece or whatever. Is this the advice that you would give to these ladies to do that? Well, what about the advice why don't you give to men is, why don't men stop worried about a woman with a body? She got to have a body. She got to be some sexual freak in the bedroom. Let's get into that one. And what Eboni had to say was interesting because she's right. You know, and I think the point that she's trying to lead to, this is all my thoughts and opinions is, you're young. If you want that husband, you want the life and all this kind of stuff, do it early. Get it early. Not saying not go to school. And then the other girl, the last video I just showed, I like what she said is, you know, always women, have something for yourself. You know, have something for yourself. It's even in the Bible. Even in a marriage. You know, just in case if your husband falls sick or your man falls sick or whatever, you could be able to pick up or whatever, you know, for the moment. So don't be out here, don't have any skills or don't know anything and stuff. But to do this because you're taking care of your man, you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to take care of no man. Man is supposed to take care of a woman. I'm sorry. That's how it is. The most advertised relationship seems to fail. Will and Jada. Oh, Lord have mercy. The Will and Jada. That's a whole nother spin. I can get into that one. Now, with Will. Ooh. Wow. He got himself caught up with a woman. Will did. Mike Tyson with Robin Givens. Who's the third one? There's another one. Oh. Johnny Depp with Amber Heard. See, a lot of times, these women get caught up in stuff like that. These men get caught up in this. They so much into the body, the sex, the body, how she looks. And don't realize the devil comes in pretty packages. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. All right, so, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, right? But the point I'm trying to say is, I wanted to show a movie. And the movie I want to show is Acrimony. Yeah, Acrimony. I think we need to talk about Acrimony. Yeah, come on, Tyler Perry. We're gonna use your movie as a teaching lesson. Yes, it's a teaching lesson, Acrimony. But I cannot show it on YouTube because YouTube will cut it off and cut off my whole channel, which I can understand. But I can show it some other way. Now, just give me just a second here. Let me set up something just in case if y'all interested. Enjoy the music while you wait. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Just give me a second. Okay, I found it. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm putting this link into the chat, right? Kendall! There he goes. Oh, that's okay. That's all right. At least you're here. Now, this is for ladies and gentlemen. right? I think it'd be nice we watch this movie. I have some time tonight. It's a rainy day and all this kind of stuff, so I'm here. And I wanted to show the movie Acrimony. Now that link there, what you would have to do is you have to click onto that link, right? And that link will lead you to, what's that link gonna lead you? What I'm trying to say. That link will lead you to another area that I can basically show the video, right? Now, you don't have to download nothing. You can do it on your phone, your tablet, your laptop, computer, whatever, right? You don't have to show yourself. Just click on the link and you can still be in the chat box. Or you click on the link if you want to come up on the panel with me, whatever you want to do, whatever's comfortable. But I'm going to show Acrimony right now. Okay? So what you do is you have to click that link. And like I said, is when you click the link, you'll just be inside the, what am I trying to say? You'll be inside the chat box. So anybody's welcome. So don't worry about like, oh, it's being recorded. Oh, I don't want to come up on a panel. No. You're there to watch the movie. And I think Acrimony is a good movie you need to watch. Because after watching all this crap, I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? All right. So there's a link in the chat. So click on it. Because I'm going to start Acrimony like probably about 3 minutes. Yeah, about 5 minutes after I do my closing. All right. And that's for men and women. Anybody wants to come, feel free. Let's just watch Acrimony. And I want to share my thoughts. But let's just get back to this one. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, basically when focusing talking to the ladies. Now, ladies, what I'm trying to say is date whatever you're comfortable with and what you want. Okay? Stop letting people tell you you're living in a dream world, you shouldn't have this or whatever. Usually those are bottom of the barrel women who say that to you. And that's usually men who want to manipulate you and use you. That's it. You know, Tyler, give some of these men advice and stop worrying about the body. She got to have a tight body. You know, why don't you tell a guy, why don't you date an overweight woman who works at McDonald's? She's overweight. She works at McDonald's, but she's beautiful. She has a beautiful personality. She has a great, she has a great personality. She's loving, caring, and she'll be faithful and true to you. Why don't you date her? I bet men will look at you like you done lost your mind. And Ebony, you're speaking truth. You have points there. And the stuff that we need to be teaching our daughters. Yes, we need to be teaching our daughters. Okay. And BGC, if you could pop in there too. Just all y'all have to do, click on the link. Like I said, you click on the link, you're not going to be, you just be still in the chat box here. I just can't have it on YouTube. And I also want to say on Monday, what I have it set for Monday or Tuesday, I'm giving dating advice to men about these lying heifers out here. I'm so sick and tired of that Carly Russell. And then the brick-faced woman. Yeah, we're going to get into her. That'll be the next one. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, make sure you hit that link. If you don't hit the link, I don't know what to tell you. You won't be able to see the movie, but hopefully you will. Lovejoy, please hit that link. All right, like I said, just hit the link. It's no downloading. You have to go through all these steps. StreamYard made it so what I'm trying to say, StreamYard made it so easy. All right, so the bottom line is, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen too, welcome y'all here. But ladies, date what you want. What's comfortable for you, what makes you happy. Because at the end of the day, you have to be with that person. And us women, we need to be teaching, and fathers, parents need to be teaching our children. I just can't believe the stuff that I'm hearing from Tyler Perry. I'm just like, are you serious? And he even said it. When he first started, he said, you know, he's going to get a lot of backlash. Because what you're saying is insane. But I will say he's a great actor. He has great movies, and I give him credit for that. You know, just that piece of advice. I don't think us women should be listening to that. But you don't have to get advice. There's so many women out here is doing it. Yes, there is so many. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna end this commentary. Hit that link, Lex. Oh, Kendall hit the link. All right, he's up in here. All right, who else is going to hit the link? Hit the link so we can watch this movie. Lovejoy, come up in here. Maris, come up in here. It's the same way. Let's watch the movie. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Let me put the link one more time. I'm going to put the link one more time. Is Tyler... She has a Tyler... I don't even know nothing about his dating life. That's a good question. I don't have a clue. I don't know. Good question. My question is for him, BG, is this the advice you're going to give your daughter? Would you tell your daughter this? Would you tell your daughter this? All right. Everybody, ladies and gentlemen, date smart, not thirsty. Monday, like I said, I don't know what I said for Monday or Tuesday, whatever day I've said for, I'm going to be giving advice to the men. Watch out for these lying heifers. Because if you don't watch out, these are the type of women they will call the cops on you for some BS. They will call the cops on you. All right, make sure you all click the link. There it goes. Bye. Adios.